Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I want to talk to you about a subject that has changed my life and I believe can change yours. Financial independence. Not just having enough to pay the bills. Not just having a nice car or a bigger house. I mean true financial independence. The kind of freedom where your money works for you instead of you working for money. Now, financial independence is not a matter of luck. It is not a matter of inheritance. It is not a matter of the economy. It is a matter of personal philosophy, discipline, and action. I want to give you a roadmap today, a series of principles, steps, and real-life examples that can guide you toward financial independence. But first, let me tell you something I learned early in life. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And self-education starts with the right questions, the right mindset, and the right habits. Step 1, take responsibility for your financial life. The first step to financial independence is simple but profound. Take full responsibility for your finances. I have met thousands of people who complain about their financial situation. They blame the government, the economy, their boss, or society. Let me tell you something. Excuses will never make you rich. Responsibility will. I remember when I was starting out, I worked for a company, and my paycheck barely covered my expenses. I wanted more. I wanted freedom. My mentor, Earl Schoaf, asked me a simple question. Jim, how much of your life are you living on someone else's schedule? That question hit me like a lightning bolt. I realized I had been living on someone else's plan, waiting for someone else to give me permission to succeed. Financial independence begins the moment you stop waiting for someone else and start taking control. Ask yourself, am I spending more than I earn? Am I investing in skills that increase my value? Am I saving consistently? Am I planning for the future or just living for today? Take responsibility first. Everything else builds from there. Step 2, learn to save and invest. The second step is the most practical. Learn to save and invest wisely. Many people think financial independence comes from earning more money, but I have found something far more important. You don't get rich by what you make. You get rich by what you keep and grow. You don't get rich by what you make. You get rich by what you keep and grow. I remember a young man who came to me once. He was earning $50,000 a year and spending $50,000 a year. He complained, I'll never get ahead. I said, then start saving, even a little. Just 10% of what you earn. He said, 10%? That's nothing. I said, yes, it is nothing until you do it consistently. Then it becomes everything. Let me give you an example from my own life. When I started my journey, I didn't have much, but I made a rule. Save 10% of every dollar I earned. Invested in assets that grew over time. Avoid debt that did not create value. It was simple. It was slow, but it worked. Financial independence is built over time. You don't get rich overnight. You get rich by compounding small, smart decisions consistently. Step 3, increase your value. The third step is often overlooked. Increase your personal value. Because financial independence is not just about saving and investing. It is about earning more through your skills, knowledge, and contribution. I often tell people, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Let me explain. You can work long hours at a job, and you may earn a decent living. But if your skills do not grow, your income is capped. If you invest in your mind, your skills, and your abilities, your income potential is unlimited. I remember when I started giving seminars, I didn't have a big audience. I didn't have fame. I had to improve myself continuously. Read books, practice speaking, learn how to inspire people. Every improvement I made increased my value. Every skill I added created new opportunities. And financial independence became possible because my value exceeded my time. Ask yourself, what skills am I learning that will make me more valuable? How can I increase my contribution so I can increase my income? Am I investing in education that creates returns or just entertainment? Your value is the currency of your future. Increase it relentlessly. Step 4, understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Many people think they are building wealth, but they are actually digging a hole with debt. Let me make it simple. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. A new car is often a liability. A rental property that generates income is an asset. A business that makes money is an asset. Stocks, bonds, and intellectual property are assets. I often say, if it takes money out of your pocket, it is not an investment. It is an expense. I remember a seminar audience where a man proudly showed off his new luxury car. He said, "I worked hard for this." I asked, "Does it make you money or does it cost you money?" He realized the truth immediately. Many people spend to look wealthy rather than to be wealthy. Financial independence comes when you focus on acquiring assets, not liabilities. Step 5, practice discipline and delayed gratification. Now, saving, investing, and increasing your value are all important, but without discipline, they mean nothing. Financial independence requires delayed gratification. Let me tell you a story I shared in a seminar. I knew a young man who wanted to be rich quickly. He gambled, chased get-rich-quick schemes, and bought things he could not afford. 5 years later, he was broke. Then he asked me, "Jim, how do I become financially independent?" I said, "Start small. Start consistent. Work on yourself. Save, invest. Delay pleasure today so you can enjoy freedom tomorrow." Delayed gratification is not sacrifice. It is intelligent planning. Ask yourself, am I spending impulsively or intentionally? Am I investing in my future or just consuming today? What small sacrifices can I make now that will multiply later? Financial freedom comes to those who play the long game. Relying on a single paycheck is risky. True financial independence requires diversifying your income. I tell audiences, don't put all your eggs in one basket, and don't rely on one basket at all. Consider these options. Start a small business. Invest in stocks or real estate. Create intellectual property books, courses, inventions. Develop side skills that generate additional income. I remember starting my own business while working full-time. It was not easy. I worked late nights. I studied everything I could. But over time, the business grew. And eventually, I had multiple streams of income, which allowed me freedom. Ask yourself, could I create an additional income stream? How can I make my money work for me instead of only working for money? What skills or assets can I leverage to create cash flow? Financial independence is rarely achieved by one income source. It is achieved by the combination of multiple sources of income working together. Step 7, plan for the long term. Many people live month to month, paycheck to paycheck, with no plan. Financial independence requires planning decades ahead. Ask yourself, what will my life look like in 5 years if I keep my current habits? What about 10, 20, or 30 years? Am I prepared for emergencies and unexpected events? I always say, financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. You must plan your investments, savings, career growth, and personal development over the long term. Short-term thinking will keep you trapped in dependency. Long-term thinking will lead you to freedom. Step 8, adopt a wealth mindset. Money is not just math, it is psychology. Ask yourself, do I see money as a tool or as a goal? Am I abundant in my thinking or limited? Am I willing to take calculated risks? Am I committed to learning the rules of wealth? A wealthy mindset means believing in your ability to create value, understanding that mistakes are lessons, not failures, seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. I once spoke to a man who complained that he could never make enough money. I asked him, do you see opportunities or do you see reasons it won't work? He realized his mindset was holding him back. And when he changed his thinking, his actions and his results changed. Step 9, learn from mentors. Financial independence is not achieved alone. You need guidance. I was fortunate to learn from mentors like Earl Schoaf. His advice, wisdom, and life examples taught me lessons I could never have learned alone. Ask yourself, who can I learn from? Who has achieved what I want to achieve? Am I willing to study, listen, and apply their lessons? A mentor can save you years of trial and error. They can show you shortcuts, opportunities, and pitfalls. Step 10, take consistent action. Finally, all of this means nothing without action. Financial independence is the result of clear goals, smart planning, consistent saving and investing, increasing value, multiple income streams, discipline and delayed gratification. But the common thread in all success stories is consistent action. I often tell audiences, action is the bridge between dreams and reality. You can read books, attend seminars, and make plans. But until you act consistently, you will remain dependent. I remember starting my own journey. I read, I studied, I planned. But the moment I acted on what I learned, my life began to change. And it is never too late to start. So, to recap, if you want to become financially independent, take full responsibility for your life. Save and invest consistently. Increase your personal value. Focus on assets, not liabilities. Practice discipline and delayed gratification. Build multiple income streams. Plan for the long term. Adopt a wealth mindset. Learn from mentors. Take consistent action. Financial independence is not a dream. It is a discipline, a philosophy, and a practice. It requires patience. It requires consistency. It requires courage. But the reward is freedom to live life on your terms. Freedom to give generously. Freedom to pursue your purpose. And freedom to enjoy the results of your work. Remember this, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And self-discipline will make you free. Build your knowledge. Build your skills. Build your character. And build your wealth. Then one day, you will wake up and realize that you are truly financially independent.